Welcome to today's video. I'm going to show you how to add Restream to your streaming setup just to make it easier for you to stream to multiple platforms at once, including YouTube and Twitch. Let's get started. First thing you want to do is add a channel on Restream.io. You want to go to that link. I'll put it down below. And you want to make sure you're logged in, verify your email, and you want to have a Twitch account and a YouTube account ready and handy to add to your streaming setup. First off, you want to add a channel. And we'll start out with Twitch because it's easier. You'll want to connect Twitch. If you're already logged in on Twitch, it'll just pop up this window, and you just click authorize. And once that's added, you can add another channel such as YouTube. But YouTube is really funny because YouTube makes you verify your account beforehand. You have to wait 24 hours, and you have to provide your phone number for verification just to make sure you're not a robot. And they're cracking down on just people that are inactive on their accounts and just wanting to make sure everything's secure. So anyway, this is my personal streaming window, but I'll change accounts just to show you what it looks like from another point of view. This is what you'll see if you go to your YouTube dashboard. I'll put this link down below to get you there. If you're not already verified, you might be verified, but if you are, you'll see what mine looked like. But if you're not, you'll see this window right here. Just click get started, and it'll pull up this page right here. You'll have to make sure you're in the United States, and call me or text me with a verification code. And now, yeah, see, I'm verified. I just re-verified myself. But anyway, after that loads, when we get back to mine, this is what I'm going to just add mine just to make it a lot easier. So you'll have to add a title and a thumbnail with that, and YouTube usually takes a little bit longer. There's a little bit more latency with Twitch and YouTube. And we'll go to full screen here. We'll go back to Restream, add the channel. The difference between YouTube and YouTube Gaming: if you're going to do other stuff other than gaming, go with YouTube. If you're going to do exclusively gaming, go with gaming. But it really doesn't matter if you're doing gaming, because you could choose really either. I use the regular YouTube one. That's a little bit more advanced for YouTube events, but we'll just add it stream now. If you're already logged in, you'll see your account pop up and everything. I'm just going to add my account. Manage YouTube. Yep. Just make sure it has all the permissions it needs, because if it doesn't, it won't work correctly. Don't let this scare you. You don't need to pay for a pro plan. You can pay for it if you want to. It adds a few more features. Anyway, next we want to get our stream keys set up with our encoder, such as OBS or Streamlabs OBS. So we'll do that now. Now at this point, you should have some scenes set up in OBS to stream with. I'm going to be doing a giveaway pretty soon to make a streaming layout for you. That'll be at 400 subscribers. Hashtag spoiler. Anyway, just be ready for that. Here we go. First thing you want to do is go to your streaming tab on OBS, and make sure if you have Streamlabs OBS that you look for it, because the tabs might be a little bit smaller. First thing you want to do is select your server. It's not automatically set to Washington, D.C. It's set to the first one on the list. But there are quite a few depending on where you're at in the United States. So they've got you covered wherever you are in the United States. And there's more if you're outside of the United States. So anyway, we'll get back out of here. And then next thing you want to do is get your stream key. Do not show this to anybody on stream. I'm going to show you here, but I'm going to refresh it after this video. You'll have to click that little thing if you show it accidentally, because if they have that, they can stream from your channel.
Hey guys, here's my stream key. You can stream with it any way you want to stream.
Make sure the servers are the same between Restream and your encoder. We'll change the bitrate a little bit later if we have to. But here's our streaming setup right now. This is what we're streaming at. This is just, you can select different ones if you're not streaming or recording. I'm recording right now, so you can change this. This is what I usually use, except for I go 60 frames per second and 720p. Anyway, here we go with our output, with our bitrate and things like that. We don't need to worry about recording if we're not going to record. But anyway, the difference between hardware and software is software is your CPU and hardware is your GPU. I prefer my GPU because it lessens the strain and makes it, my computer runs a little bit quieter when I don't stream on my CPU. But this bitrate right here, I usually stream at about 4,000. It really depends on what you're streaming. Really, if it's a game or something, you can up or lower it. I sometimes stream on 5,000 if I want to, if I feel like it. It just makes it look better, but you can lower it and up it when you're streaming. So that makes it really easy to change if you notice something in your preview window or something. So just be looking out for that. And Restream will tell you how much it's getting and how much it's pushing out in its little monitor feature that I'll show a little bit later. Let's just do one more final check. Make sure the stream key is in there. Let's make sure everything looks good there. Make sure your sound's correct. Make sure YouTube's updated. Make sure Twitch is updated. Oh, and one more thing. Make sure, especially, that your YouTube thumbnail is up to date. Now we got everything we need here to go live. All you got to do now is just start streaming. And while we're doing that, let's get our chat set up. You might want to do this before you stream, but it's a pretty simple setup. You just hit launch. Boom. It'll connect in just a moment. It takes sometimes the YouTube one takes a little bit to connect, but anyway, you can either launch a web chat, which I prefer and I use. You can get things like you couldn't get with this right here. You can go to web chat link in this relay mode. If someone messages on Twitch, it'll be duplicated on YouTube with a Restream bot saying who sent the message and what the message consisted of. Same thing with YouTube. Someone messages on YouTube, it duplicates over to Twitch with a Restream bot on Twitch. Same way it works on YouTube. There's two different platforms. Just merging the chat together, making restreaming a lot easier. This is a feature that was only limited to a few people before, or a few companies that offered that service before, but Restream is finally offering it for beta for free as of now. Not sure what it'll be. I'm not sure if they're going to start charging for it or anything. I hope they keep it free. Also, hope they keep this free. I think it is here to stay for free, but they might soon restrict it to a paid option or the pro plan or whatever. But there are more things. If you get the pro plan, you can do an RTMP pull. I'll sum it up. Low latency. It's just a low latency preview to share with a friend or somebody that wants to restream your content. If you're watching the movie or something, they can restream it. Or if you're playing a game and they're commentating on it, you can share them like that. It's just a low latency preview for OBS or Streamlabs OBS. If you're having trouble, their support's really nice. That you just go down here and you get a support. You can talk to Randy. Hello, Randy. And you can go down here and find an answer quickly if they have it in their forum or whatever. But you can start a new conversation with anybody that is online, I guess. Anyway, that is as simple as it gets for restreaming. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It wasn't very long. Hopefully it didn't take too long. It is just simple. It's just as simple as streaming to one service, but with the fun of streaming to two and having your chat merged together with both of them. And this makes it a lot more fun. I have an audience on YouTube and I have an audience on Twitch. I used to only have to pick one of the two I had to stream with, but now I can stream to both of them. Also, I get affiliated on Twitch, thankfully, so I get that too. That is nice to be able to stream there. People can support me on there, while YouTube is not yet. You have to have like 1,000 subscribers to have Super Chat. I think that's similar. But anyway, video playback interrupted. It's just YouTube's problem. But anyway, install Flash Player. Well, now, boom. There's a preview window right there. I forgot to do that, but we should be online. Yep, we're online. Here we go. If that preview window just glitches out, just refresh. I've had to do that a few times. It's just your computer most likely, or your browser or something. See, it's showed Adobe before. Sometimes it does that, sometimes it doesn't. So it just depends on your browser. You might have to do something up here that makes it work or something. But anyway, thank you for watching. Hopefully this helped you out. Hopefully you enjoy streaming on Twitch and YouTube, or more if you want to do that. But thank you for watching. Appreciate your time, and hopefully you can stream and have fun. Thanks for watching.